everyone, so we have finished our pickup already. By now, we're going for Ninh. First, are you going for Ninh? 100% sure. Okay, so just want to confirm one more time because I don't want to kidnap all the guests. So one more time, I would like to introduce myself again. My name is Dat, D-A-T. I'll be everyone's tour guide for today, going for Ninh, enjoying our time sightseeing over here, and also bring you back to Hanoi safely in one piece. So also with us today, I'd like to introduce to everyone the very important persons. This person on the bus is so important that without him, we are going nowhere. So may I introduce to everyone? Mr. Lucky, our driver's over here. So you want to know why I'm naming him Lucky?
Why?
First, because always, when you're going with me, you always receive happiness. So you don't need more happiness anymore. Instead of that, we need more lucks for the weathers, for supporting us, enjoying our time over here, and also receiving a better weather for tomorrow for the next missionaries too. Yeah. So by going for Ninh, we're going to take about 2 hours on this bus. We're going to have one midway stop for us for about half an hour, relaxing over here, and then continue our way to the first activities of the day, Hoa Asian capitals. But before that, to go for Ninh, I would like to inform you. The Ninh province we're heading to is one of the most underdeveloped province city in the entire country. So by going over here, you can see that everything is look like Hanoi 25 years ago also. For the reason why we have these kind of situations for the province. First, this area has a really bad terrain. It's lower than the sea levels. So every time in the years when we reach to July to September, to the storm seasons, this area got flood quite easily. Rain can cause flood really badly for a few days also. And so that rely mostly on farming for the rice plants, like our country. This is not a good area, to be honest. Second, during the 1945 event, we got the darkest time in our history. Starvations happened really badly. Wipe out over 1/3 of the entire populations of the Ninh province over here. In total, they got about 6.2 million for the populations, but nearly 2.2 million has been passed away during that event also. Our country has been divided to several smaller areas occupied by different countries. So by the end of the World War II, the 2 nuclear weapons dropped in Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The entire nation got taking all the resources to bring to all the country, recover their countries after the wartime also. With all the ammunition and militaries has been spent too much, so that they don't want to spend any more money, but taking our resources too, leading to the problem of the starvation. Yeah. And by 1954, when we got the northern part of our country's independence, this area got a lot of people has been switched their religions, not being a Buddhist anymore, has been changed to receive food and supply from the government, French government at that time. We were considered as the supporters of the foreign governments, going to down south to the Nai province, Đà Lạt city and Ho Chi Minh city at that time also, leading that the nearly 72% of the populations of this province has went down also, leaving behind elders and infants only. But still, they're sending 2,000 of teenagers for the final fight, looking for our truly independence at that time also. Everything went down by 1975. We got our truly independence, the reunifications for the entire nations. But still, a lot of people did not notice that they already contaminated with Agent Orange, leaving that they're coming back to the hometown, to Ninh over here, Hà Nam and Nam Định province, getting married, and then they're giving birth to generations of baby born with disabilities problems also. Due to all this, even by now, 70 years have passed, but we have still got the highest populations with disabilities problems in this area, keeping this province underdeveloped compared to any other area. So there might be something might make you feel uncomfortable or inconvenience during the trip today. But if there's any, please let me know. Okay, I will try my my best to help everyone also. And for the highway, is quite in the same conditions with the province. Pretty poor conditions by now. The highway was built up on top of the farmland, which is really soft. After years of use, it's sunken down to the ground with a gap. And we need to maintain our speed at least 60 to 90 kilometers per hour in this highway also. So you can imagine, this is a bumpy road, and this is us. Driver Mr. Lucky has been used this highway quite a long time already. He will try his best to avoid all bumpy cars going for the highway also. Yeah, so just sit back, relax. No one going to fly to the middle of the air by hitting your head today. No worries. Yeah. Just sit back, relax. And by the sightseeing for the one of the very first capitals of Vietnamese known in this area. That's the domination of the Empire of China. Because our independence under the Ming dynasty, Mr. Ming Yuan. And we are going to sightsee the temple of the strength and essence of the Ming family, built up to worship our one true king in this area, spending our time taking a lot of beautiful pictures also. But going from here, we got two options: going by bus or going on some cycling to go for this area also. So anyone in our group who got any kind of problem related to your knees, ankles, back, high blood pressure, or low blood pressure, not be able to go for cycling. Good. Okay. So later we can when we reach the restaurant, we can decide whether we're going for the cycling or we're going by bus. We're going for the same way to go for the one little Asian capital also. Yeah. So after the sightseeing for the one little Asian capital, we're going for the restaurant one more time to have lunch. We're going to enjoy our time around 1 hour for the lunch over here. Relax, enjoy the daily cuisine of Ningbo, the goat meat. Anyone here like goat? Mountain goat around this area, living wildly without need an owner. They live onto the limestone mountains eating herbs. So, but I'm not recommend for anyone to stay close to this goat also. You will see that there will be a baby lamb and a mother of goat in a small herd. Not the goat. Please don't do that. You just have distance from those goats, yeah? Because sometimes, and their mom will come by, consider you as a threat to their baby and chase you to the end of the world. So please keep yourself distant from these goats, yeah? Just take a picture from afar, that'll be quite good also. And don't be disappointed just because you can't be friends with the goat. Later, we will be convert their cuteness into ours by consuming them. They will be on the table for you to try it out also. Yeah. But any vegetarian today? Nope. Okay. At least I'm not offending to a vegetarian. So we're going to spend our time for 1 hour to have lunch. But anyone in our group who's got any kind of allergies or anything that you don't have to spend on your reason? Anything that you don't want to have or you can't have? Everything good. How about lobster? Anyone allergic to lobster? Oh, unfortunately we don't have lobster. So anyways, we're going to enjoy our lunch and then we're going to relax, chill on the boat, going for Chang'an River, the heritage of the world and also being approved in our country by 2014. Spending about 1 hour and a half to 2 hours on boat ride, going for cruise forking, enjoying our time over here, and also be able to hop on to one of the islands, which is the most famous spot for taking pictures in this river also. Used to be a military base for the 4th dynasty, Ling, Li, Le, and Chen dynasty. But also after we got moved the entire kingdom to Hanoi, this area has been turned into a resort, and by nowadays has been turned into a temple worshipping for all the generals have a contributions in the 4th dynasty in this area also. So whenever you're searching on Google for Chang'an River, you always see that there will be a picture of the small chemical figures as a temple, but at the same time, it's really not a temple. With all the pillars and the roof only. On the background, there will be a limestone mountain in the shape of a phoenix waving its wings climbing the air. That is called Phoenix Mountain. Helping you taking pictures in this area also. So no worries, yeah? So after the boat ride, I got everyone bus after the boat ride, heading back to Hanoi, end of our journey so today also. So just want to ask if anyone in our group today got any plans tonight? Like flight departures, trains, bus, fine dining reservations. Yep. Any Vietnamese girlfriend, boyfriend wedding right now? Nope. Okay. You don't have enough like that hard, you know. I know that, yeah. So anyways, we're going to reach back to the airport around 6:30 to 7 p.m. Depend on traffic also. So seems like no one in our group today got any plans, so we can just enjoy our time over here also, yeah. But from here, if you go for the Ninh Bình, we about to reach the highway where we do a roller coaster. So that I got everyone a special gift. This gift is from the bottom of my heart. Consider that a piece of my heart. So everyone, yeah, a piece of my heart. 26. It's supposed to be like nearly half a day for us already, but not so much actually happens here. Mainly, the majority of the people in this area still being a farmer or working inside of the cement factory, helping out limestone mountain to produce cement. So, who was the young generation, which is teenagers, being necessary to not forget or finding a job, improving their life. They're heading for a bigger city, finding a better chance of job and getting a better chance of education. And also, by going over here, I thought anyone want a question. Anyone here tried pho before? Nope. You want to try it? No? You don't like it? Anyway, so did you know that pho is not originally from Hanoi? The dish is not originally from Hanoi because during the time built up the Pongola Bridge, the first bridge connected to Hanoi, that was built under the French colonial also and finished by 1899. During the construction, the workers from this province being called to go up to Hanoi to build that bridge also. They got so short to the last bridge, but it is fast, easy to prepare, and have enough nutrition for everyone to work in the afternoon shift also. So they're bringing the idea of the local dish for the first time to Hanoi. So anyways everyone, we continue our way to go for one Malaysian capital. And as I have mentioned before, we have two options. To go for the one Malaysian capital, we can choose to go by bus, or we can choose to go on a cycling, bicycle or so. So for the team going for cycling, please raise your hand please. After this go for cycling. On the right hand and wait for me. I'll take everyone to go on a bicycle cycling from here, yeah? So don't go with easy on the tour guide. They might take you to somewhere else. Yeah, okay? So just sit back, relax. Thank you.